Hello viewers, this is Michael from Screen Review. Review my 549 podcast. This is my 549 podcast. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to be so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this podcast will contain some adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this podcast will contain some adult language. So if you're under 18, now if you're over 18, then you need to go to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with this everything else out of the way, let's get into the view of let's get into the topic of this podcast. So basically, recently I watched that biopic about Venus and Serena's father, Richard. So basically, the movie King Richard about the Williams sisters, father. I gotta say, Will did a good job. I gotta say, this movie is Oscar nomination right here. So basically, they've done a good job playing Serena and Williams, the Williams sisters' father. So basically, once again, they did a good ass job. I got nothing bad to say about this. This movie, honestly, this is one of the best. This is one of the best movies that this is one of the best movies. This is one of the best Will Smith movies. This should be one of the best Will Smith movies of all times right here. Yes, he did a good job portraying, the Williams sisters' dad. So basically, Will did a good job. So basically, I got nothing else to say. Will really captured the essence of their father. So basically, it was just a good movie. So basically, this movie moved me, even though growing up in Compton didn't have nuts, but four kids raising four daughters and whatnot. It's just he wanted better to life. And even though he kind of, he wanted better for them, and he wanted them to reach a dream, even though reach their dreams and whatnot. So basically, this was a good movie. So basically, I feel like this should be an Oscar nominee for the Oscars. I feel like this could be a big contender for the upcoming Oscars. But we just have to wait and see how the landscape goes. So for the Oscars, as for the Golden Globe Awards, since they're being boycotted, it's most likely I got it at the Golden Globes, since the whole boycott of the Golden Globes, but that's a whole different issue. But as for a nominee for an Oscar, I think this movie might be a big contender at the upcoming Oscar awards. So basically, who knows? Will could even win another Oscar for this movie because his performance in this movie was very good. Yeah, Will really put a lot of effort of playing the Williams sisters' father. So basically, once again, this was a good movie. This was a good movie and one of Will Smith's best performance to date. So basically, this year, I hope that the Oscars don't slink on this movie because Will really done a good job portraying the Williams sisters, playing the Williams sisters' father. So basically, Will, I hope that the Oscars will not ignore this movie. This movie should be nominated for Picture of the Year or for most awards at the Oscars. Now I don't know about the Golden Globe Awards. I know that they're not being aired on CBS or on CBS or what's the channel with the channel or NBC, whatever. I know the Golden Globe Awards are being boycotted, so basically, we don't know what's going to happen there. But as for the Oscars, this is Oscar. This movie is most definitely should be Oscar, should be in the Oscar nominations and whatnot for best movie and for best actor. So basically, no ifs or buts. This was a good ass movie. Will did a fucking excellent job playing the Williams sisters, father. So basically, he deserves an Oscar nomination for this movie, and this movie deserves a nomination for Best Picture of the Year, and also Will deserves a nomination for Best Actor of the Year, to Best Male Actor, the best male actor in a movie, in a movie picture. So basically, from this movie. So basically, I got nothing bad to say. This was a good movie. Will was excellent. This movie had a good. This movie had a good message about, even though sometimes your role models are not always the best of people, but doesn't mean they don't have doesn't mean they had the best interest in the best attention for you. So basically, the Beast, which was not always a good role model. He had his flaws to him, but he makes sure that his children make sure his children will be successful in life. So basically, this movie Oscar nominated. So basically, this should be an Oscar nominated movie right here. So anyway. Should this movie, what do you guys think about the King Richard biopic movie? Was it good, or was it bad, or was it just okay? Please let us know in the comments below this podcast. So anyway, like always, this is your Michael from Screw Review. Signing off. 1.